Pods of dolphins are easy to adore and frequently found along the California coast. As part of the natural cycle, as is the case with all animals, they're born, they live, they die. Those dolphin carcasses that wash ashore are now providing a world of information on what's really going on in the water.
They can be thought of as a sentinel species, like a canary in a coal mine.
As part of a project with the Scripps Center for Oceans and Human Health, researcher Nellie Shaw looks at dolphin blubber.
We're typically just taking a razor blade and cutting off a 2-gram sample.
On a cellular level,
We basically extract the blubber tissue using solvents, and then it's in liquid form that we put in these vials. Those chemicals then fly out of the column and smack into a detector, which gives us our data.
what Nellie and her team discovered has now opened up a sea of wonder, a world of questions, and perhaps some worry.
Each one of these dots is a potential chemical.
They were searching for what's called halogenated chemicals.
They're of particular concern because they don't break down as quickly as something like a pharmaceutical, and they accumulate up the food chains.
What they found was 327 halogenated chemicals in the dolphin tissue. Most of those were man-made, and 94 were completely unknown.
We expected to see a lot just because of the area that we were in and the historic contamination, but it was shocking to find that many unknown chemicals that we just had no idea were there.
The historic contamination Nellie is referring to is DDT dumping in the mid-1900s. Southern California chemical plants sent thousands of tons of toxic pesticide into the wastewater system. From the sewage to the ocean, it's still there. During this dolphin blubber study, many unknown chemicals were DDT related, suggesting the dumped DDT is now breaking down into new compounds a half-century later. There's no telling what those compounds are or their impact yet.
Realistically, we're exposed to very low levels of complex mixtures in our daily lives, and that adds up over time. Some are at very trace levels. Maybe we don't need to worry about those, but others were highly abundant. So those are the ones that we would then target.
All that information now in a database, a long list of chemicals that scientists need to explore to find out if there are any ill impacts.
These chemicals, they eventually end up in the oceans, which is the trash can of planet Earth.
Bradley Moore, a professor and researcher, explains since all that we produce never leaves the planet, we need to be aware of what we're putting out there.
It eventually all comes right back at us. So I think we need to be a little more careful about how we use our oceans.
Finding out what we've done to the oceans is just the beginning.